It's a cake, not a cake. When it's a Pontefract cake, of course. Never mind flour, sugar, milk and eggs. All you need for this cake recipe is licorice and a strong Yorkshire tradition. Pontefract cakes, coin-shaped licorice sweets with a picture of a castle stamped on top, are a must-try if you venture to West Yorkshire, especially the vicinity of Pontefract, Wentbridge or Wakefield. Originally called Pontefract or Pontefract cakes, or names for Pontefract, and sometimes referred to as Yorkshire pennies, these were first produced in the 18th century. A young George Dunhill, who went on to become a chemist, took some medicinal licorice that his family was growing around the old Pontefract castle, added a touch of sugar, and created a sweet little delicacy that made him and his village famous. Yes, licorice has medicinal value. It's traditionally used to treat digestive complaints, coughs and sore throats. A warning, too much of a good thing can also lead to health problems. And no, licorice is not native to the UK. It's thought that the English monks and crusaders travelling through the Middle East in the 11th century heard about its healing powers and brought licorice roots home with them. Perhaps surprisingly, Pontefract proved an ideal growing environment. So it was that families across the village established their licorice plots. But it was the Dunhills who leased land around Pontefract Castle, who used the ruins to store their harvest, and who went on to build Pontefract cakes in a sweet industry. Hence the castle stamp to signify provenance. The popularity of Pontefract cakes grew through the 19th century, so that at one time there was 13 factories in town. Nowadays production is limited to a handful of manufacturers, including the giant Haribo, which has an outlet in Pontefract. A street festival took place to celebrate the sweet making history of the Yorkshire town. The Pontefract Licorice Festival included market stalls and parades with sweet themed outfits. Tobias Powell of Haribo UK said the Licorice Festival was a real source of local pride. Pontefract was the first town where people could vote in private when the ballot box was introduced in 1872. It was sealed with a traditional licorice stamp of a castle and an owl, and a modern version which still be found on the Pontefract cakes. John Hughes, Haribo UK and Ireland's managing director, said the incredible connection between licorice and the first secret ballot demonstrate the rich history of the region. At Haribo we are proud of our Yorkshire heritage. Through our rich investment in a new warehouse at our Castleford site and headline sponsorship on the Licorice Festival this year, we're committed to Yorkshire for the long term. Miss Powell of Haribo UK said the festival brings together residents and sweet lovers to celebrate what is thought to be Britain's oldest treat. It's an event for everyone and celebrates the town's rich sweet making history.